science fiction. We don't do things like Independent Day or Die Another Day, Day After Tomorrow. So we do drama that the people can watch and learn something from.
So our home video is something close to reality TV, because what happens in our videos, you can actually pinpoint it within the larger society.
That is the reason why Nollywood films are so popular around Africa, because people can relate to the stories that we do.
We are telling African stories from an African perspective, slow, very dialogue-oriented, because we are a speaking people.
The industry has evolved. We started with ritual stories.
When I say rituals, they are not films showing traditions and juju or voodoo, no. They are films that promoted or that try to expose cultism, C-U-L-T.
My brother loves me, we are together, together forever.
And these were not based on the imagination of the writers or the film directors. The Nigerian press then was inundated daily with people being beheaded, strange bodies being seen, people trying to make money by using body parts. It became national headlines.
Moved on to epic, what we call epic period.
Our native stories, stories of heroism, stories of our old lost tribes, stories of empires lost and stuff.
We are no slaves.
Don't look back!
Out there, in an island of slavery, the battle for survival is fierce.
You all have been bought as slaves!
Brutality is rife.
I'm a slave!
Brand Touch Pictures, in association with Infinity Films, present Slave, a cry for help. A tale of two brothers embroiled in a battle for supremacy. Slave, produced and directed by Mr. Prolific, Chico Ejiro.
Big African Tales was shot in the deep jungle of Africa in Nigeria. I spent 3 weeks in the bush.
There was a little break about a year ago when one of our governors, the governor of Anambra State in eastern Nigeria, was suddenly abducted by policemen. He was in his office and they just came, they kidnapped him. So immediately after that happened, there were about 10 films, The Kingmaker, this, The Governor, His Excellency.
We need you to create a loophole in the presidential security system. From Nigerian action master Izu Ojukwu, a tale of conspiracy at the upper echelons of power. Who will tell the president?
I did something that's action-oriented, and everybody felt I can do action movies. Yeah, I can do that. The most difficult kind of movies to make. It involves a lot, even your life. I've had occasion where I lay on the car bonnet with my camera under the car, and the car was on high speed. The driver held my leg. I was lying with my head in front of the car on top speed. So I was twisting my camera to the car. The camera was chasing to the cars behind. Whenever I stand beside the camera, whenever I hold the camera, I can pull stunts that I can never imagine doing when I'm not with the camera. I just know and understand pictures, how to cut them, how to piece them together. Pictures that you think they are meaningless, I gather them, pick them, and they will be meaningful. I just love making good movies.